Greetings, Fallout fanatics, and welcome to the continuation. Let's build the Instituti here in Vault 88, and we are right back to it. I did these videos back to back, last video and this video, so I don't know what you all said about the entryway here. So we're not going to touch it today. We are going to instead put up some signs. This is the robotics, and I finally found the signs. I finally woke up and remembered where these are supposed to go. So we're going to put one on each side, because why not? 2 is better than 1. Boom! There we go. So yeah, in the last episode, we got some things that stick out here, and yeah, whatever. I don't care. Looks cool from this end. So yeah, we got this little guy getting his head drilled. This dude going for a little ride up there. This guy's just chilling, making some sparks or something, and we shot that guy. And I'm very surprised to see that he's actually on the table there. And then we also built the ring for that. And it works. It's not the prettiest thing, but gets the job done. So, yeah. We are officially making synths. Or liquefying them after we finish making them. I don't know. But whatever. Good enough. And like I said, I'm filming these back to back, so I don't know what you folks had said to add in here. And yeah, so I don't know. If you did say anything, I don't know, because I can't see the future, unfortunately. So let's see. We're gonna look around just for some extra stuff to put in here, stuff that we can that looks cool. We're gonna be using these when we get to security for the shooting range, gun range. Tinkerton device. Ooh. Kind of neat. It's awfully big though. So never mind. Alright, what else we got in here? We got landscape now, vault stuff. Ooh. Yeah. Get some pipes in here. Alright, let's get you like right up against it. Nice. You know what? We're just gonna do that. We're gonna throw a whole bunch of this stuff like all over the place. Best we can anyway. Let's see, is that supposed to go that way or that way? No, yeah. I think that's the face of the gauge there. Let's just put that one there. This one, not that one. I don't want that. Something different. Sure. Why not? Vault AC. Nice. Maybe this guy up here, because why not? No, not there, because the half wall and that just looks weird, I think. So, let's see, where can we put that? Maybe over there. I think I like that one better. Come over here. There we go. Just throw that guy right there. What else we got? Some venties. And we got a lot of vents in here. Is that all that thing is? Is just some vents and some pipes? That's kind of lame. Alright, so let's put another one here. Just because. Alright, and then we got all this space over here. Let's see, maybe we can use some stuff from the mechanist. Got some brains. Ooh. What a brain. 2 or 3. Where's that? Oh, no, we don't want that. We'll just stick a brain. You know what? We need another table, so we'll just stick that there for the moment. What else we got in here? We don't want that. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, jeez. I thought there was floor space there. You know what? Maybe. Take that guy. Put him right here. So, okay, maybe like so. Gotta get it centered there. Then we'll put the brain in here. So it looks like it's getting something done there. We'll add some effects to that too. Maybe some lights or some sparks or something. Something to give it a little something. Let's see. Those are just a bunch of brains. So maybe we'll stick this one over here. I like that they light it. There's my dude. Alright, we needed you right here. I think. Yeah, so we'll put you there. get you so it looks like you're actually pushing some buttons here. Right there. A little too close. That's better. Alrighty. And maybe he's massaging him? I don't know. Turn off my surface snapping. No, you know what? He's just pushing these random buttons that are drilling into the dude. I like that better. Excellent. Alright, what else we got? Not helpful. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I got a noisy bird outside my window singing me songs. Alright. So, yeah, let's add some something. Not fire. We don't want to be frying the brain. I mean, there's some bubbles going on in there. Let's see, what kind of smoke does that give off? Nah. Maybe back to the sparks. Let's see, where's that one? Like, barely even see anything. It has a sound effect too. Huh, interesting. Ooh. We're gonna put that like right around the brain. We're gonna make it here. Take it, put it like right on the brain. Yeah! How cool is that? I like it. Alright, let's do another save. Our first save, I should say. Nothing to show you on the castle that I am building because I haven't touched any of that stuff. You know, I'm going to put some sparks coming out of that thing. Just to make it look a little more alive. And then we're going to have to stick something in here that's got some humming to it. So, some good sparks. Yeah. There we go, something like that. But green, blue. Okay, let's go back to that guy. Like right up in here somewhere. I like it. Maybe right here. Right there. Yes, no. I don't know. Okay. Enough of that. We got a little sparks there, but it's a little quiet over here, so we're going to need something that hums. So we're going to look into generators. These aren't giving any noise till we start them. Nah, don't like it. Not bad. What else we got? Nothing. You know what? I think... Okay. Let's shrinky dink this guy. To like 10%. Pick him up before we lose him. Stick him up here because this is where the spark sound's coming from. Perfect. Okay. What else we got? Let's try coming over here. Homemaker. It's just way too big to mess around with. I'm feeling it. Alright, let's check CBC real quick. Where am I going? Resources. Power. That sounds kind of weird. I like it. It also spins, which is fun. I'll make it a little smaller. Nice! That's awesome. Sweet. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why I'm so bad at decorating, because I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Alright, we got some noises going on here. Let's see. What else can we put in here? Decorations. Here you go. There's your little friend. Nice. He's got a little one that, like, jumps out of him to attack others. Love it. Okay. That's enough of that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, jeez, look at the size of that one. We got another one over here then, too. Little helper attack robots. Chilling. Whoa. Yeesh. There we go. This one's a little too big, but we'll make it work. Yeah, you're too big. Give you another little one. One on each shoulder. One telling you things are good, one thing telling you things are evil. Why not? Alright, what else we got? Comics new, poster signs, decals. No, this is a clean room. Statues, household. Oh, maybe some crates will help. Let's turn on our surface snapping. Okay, let's turn that off. That way we can stick one underneath here. Add a little ambiance. I like that. You know what? Let's do that one. Stick it there. Perfect. Okay, we got papers. Ooh, papers are good. Now we can turn our surface snapping back on. What do we got? I don't know what that is. Brotherhood Steel Tech Ducts. Interesting. Oops. Good. What did that are? Let's see. Newspapers. Now let's go back to this. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. We got all this space out here too with like much going on. Not that every space has to have something, but I think, you know, we can put some plants and stuff. Kind of jazz it up a little bit. Alright, so we got bioscience in here. Right. Bioscience. Synth retention, which we just put the synth sign. We got robotics. Okay. USO. Alright. Let us put some plant stuff in here. We're gonna go into maybe decorations. SOE. Instituti. There's some plant things in here. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, we also have the big benches too. I don't know if I want to mess with that though. Whoa! Wrong thing. Let's put this guy here in the corner. Like it. Do a matching one over here too. Let's turn off our highlighting so we can see this a little better. There we go. Oh, that is crooked. There we go. So yeah, I will be doing the benches that have some plant life to them like that, but we will be doing that up in the main lobby when we go back to working in there. do I want some benches down here? I don't know. Let's play with that for a second. Let's see. Nope, not in here. Bed, table, seat. Oh, interesting. Whoa. We need this in here. Somewhere. Right here. I don't know if that's facing the right way or not. I don't know, but it's fine. I don't really care. Let's see, benches. Oh, couches. No, not what I'm looking for. No, did want some more tables in here. This guy here. Why not? Ooh, look at that one. Some nice stuff in here. Oh. What we could use that for. Here. Oh, well, that's actually kind of neat. Goes with the theme there, but then my plants are in the way. Unfortunately, they only face one way. Okay, never mind. Get rid of that. Ooh, I forgot about these guys. Suppose I could. Geez, I don't really have enough room in here to fit one of these things. What else we got? Ooh. Oh, let's take this guy out. Put this guy in here. That stuff, no. Okay, so we'll go for this one. Norse. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Okay. What else we got? Shackles. You know, we need a water cooler. Why not? We'll just stick one right there. Every institute needs a water cooler. Yeah, the cryopods. Activate that. Oh, I can get in it. Interesting. Nice. Huh. Okay. I just wanted to close it, but that's fine too. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Where can I... And it would make sense to be in here, I guess. Wouldn't really make any sense to come in here. Or the robotics. I'll have to think about that. We'll leave that for now. Okay. I think I'm done decorating in here. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We got some fun scenes going. So it's on to Plant World. Okay. Now I have to figure out my design for in here. I want to keep it very institute as well, but with crops. And we're going to do like away with that for now, so there's no food. And I think we're going to continue on with like the same type of floor. We might change the color though. So let's see what our options are. Institute floors, regular floors. Maybe that. I don't want to do the grass. Could do that color. Let's see. I don't know. Alright, well, that's it. Unless I decide to do something vault looking again. Let's see, what do we have for floors in here? We got these. Those interesting. No. 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 Okay. Kind of thinking maybe these guys. Of course, they have directional textures on them, which makes my life difficult. Or we could just do something like that. Or we can go completely off the wall and try some enclave stuff. And the grates might actually be a pretty good idea because then it allows like water and stuff to go through. I don't know. Let's look at these. Oh, they have roof section. I thought I had just a. Yeah, we don't want that. I want big tall room here. Yeah. All right, never mind on that one. Let's see, doors, lights, deco, decent spots. I could use some of these. I think I actually went through them. Oh yeah, I used one of those. Okay, never mind. Nah. All right. Let's go to structures, walls, metal. Nah. Maybe just CVC then. Building. Prefabs. Brotherhood of Steel. We got these guys. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with my original thought because these just seem too not institute. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the floors, and I'm gonna go back to this guy here. All right. We'll just keep it simple. As simple as we can. Oh yeah. Are we going on an angle? Did I mess up somehow? No. Okay. Go ahead and set up our borders. Okay. Don't want that because it's going to be hitting that. Can we come over here? No. So then keep this simple so we don't have a million sections jutting out like we did on the others. And like I said in the last video, I'm probably going to have one spot that opens up into the cave so we can do some monitoring or something. It was somebody's request for something along those lines, so keep it at that. Actually, that could work with a round wall, so we're just going to throw that in there, and we'll just finish putting in our floor for now. And you'll see what I got planned when we start doing some stuff, y'all. Let's go ahead and put in 10,000 wall floor sections. Okay. All right. We have floors. Now we need walls. I think we're going to keep with the same wall design, but we can use something different. Not that. Let's see. Those are pretty plain. Maybe. Because I just don't want to use that same lighted wall thing there, because this is different. What else we got? Look at our partition walls. See, these all have color stripes on them. Oh, I could do green for plant. Yeah, let's do that. That's fun. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to do a stripey, but this is to help you know that you're in the plant zone. Okay. Whoops-a-doodle. And maybe like right in here we'll have a doorway. Non-laser doorway. There we go. That's for the rock exploration thing. So the person that requested, I think it was originally to help out with like that corner where I had some of the rock sticking out, and I'd already had a solution in place, so I didn't necessarily need it. But it was kind of a cool idea, which is why we're going with this. Oh yeah, that worked perfectly. Nice. Alright. Throw these guys in. One thar. And continue on. This is just going to be a 2-story. I don't think really, because that's like pushing it. Plus, I think that comes down much lower. And we're actually going to take advantage of the 2 stories here with an upper level, but not in the sense of like a full thing. Like there's just going to be like a catwalk over here. Because this whole side here is going to be like all the crops and experiments and such. You'll see. We'll get to it. For now, we're just going to continue making walls. Green walls. Boom. Okay. We have a room. Now, what can we do for the door down here? Oh, okay. Probably going to close it off like somewhere in here. And then I'm going to do glass. Kind of like the glass idea. Walls. Regular walls. Need something taller though. There we go. Green? Yeah, okay, green could work here. Now we need some doors. There we go. Do we have any tall doors that actually fit? There we go. Let's do... we don't have any green doors, unfortunately. And all the ones that say restricted access, of course, are too short. And they don't make any bigger ones that say that. Because why would you? What's the difference between, like, okay, that one's a little opaque, that one's real clear, and then that one's still clear, so I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if I'm going to keep those doors, but for now, and the green glass, for now it can stay. We're good idea to save. Hello, here we go. Yeah, we'll do a new one. Why not? Alright, let's put some ceiling in here. Do I want to do the glass? No, I don't want to do the glass. I was thinking about it for a second. I don't want to go through that headache again. So we're just going to go with something basic. Now I know this is... is that lining up weird? Interesting. Different color than that, that's fine. I want like the floor to look like a dirt color, because like I said, this is the farm section, and then here I don't really care. It's look like gray sky or whatever. You jerk. Get up there. Because we're just closing this off, so it makes no difference. Close it off, yeah. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. There we go. Stop slipping into the wrong thing. Hang on a second. There we go. Alarm's going off. Let me know that we hit 13 minutes. So, weird like that. Like I set it for 30 minutes so that each video is a minimum of at least 30 minutes, and then usually give you guys a bunch of extra play time, usually up to about 40. I just kind of ballpark it once that alarm goes off. Why don't I just set it for 40? I don't know. Maybe, I guess, I initially had the intent of always making every video just 30 minutes long. Then when I hit that, I would just try to stop the video, but usually in the groove when that darn thing goes off, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'll just keep going and see how my internal clock does, and it's usually pretty decent to get it somewhere around the 40-minute mark. Okay. We have one big giant freaking room with a door down here. It's offset. Oh, I guess maybe it's supposed to be like that. Okay. So anyway, we can open it and come out here. And then, yeah, I'll try to figure out some way to incorporate, like, something in here that looks like they're doing some testing or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now, let's see. What could I do to save? Write that guy now. And we're going to start laying out some crop stuff. I can remember where the heck I found them. I think in CVC resources planter. There we go. What we want. Yeah. Big boy. Okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, line it up with somewhere around here. And we're just going to do the same thing, one right after another. Except, why does that one look so much bigger? Whoa! Turn that off. Bring that in over. Oh. Oh, come on! Ugh. Really, dude? Alright, you're getting on my nerves. Always something, right? Alright, let's get that lined up. I wonder if the... Nope, not that. That. There we go. Make our lives a little simpler. And we'll put that guy down now. Nice. Line this one up here. Overlap these as best we can. Try and make this look like one thing. Scooch that guy over. Little boops. Not bad, not bad. But, yeah. No. Looked a little better. But I can definitely tell we're off a little bit. Those are big, maybe. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Okay. Much better. Okay. Next. Oh, geez. I mean, I guess they don't really have to be, like, perfectly lined up. But then again... Yeah, why aren't these lined up? Are they, like, kind of crooked on their own, or what? It is kind of getting funky. Alright, let's go back to this way. Yeah, I think this way is a little better. Alright, good enough. Now, how are we going to do here? Perfect. Let's get these guys placed like that. That leaves us enough room to get there. We can actually probably bring this guy over a little more. Nice. Except... This one looks... whoops, doodle. Well, we're going to put some fencing and whatnot around it to help hide this a little better, so... No big deal. Alright, onwards. this guy here. And we'll give him a friend rate. Yeah, we'll go all the way up to the wall on this one. Up to the wall. There we go. There we go. Move that down a few. Alright, we get the start of some crops. Sort of. So yeah, so this is going to be a walkway here. We're going to put like a set of stairs or something that leads up to an upper level up here where we can kind of like hang out up here and look down at our crops and watch them from up above. And we're going to put grow lights in here and everything. I'm going to do plumbing of some sort, like one of these dudes or something. Show that we have like official water. I'm thinking I might use Woody's Wasteland for that because it has pipes that actually snap together, and you can also direct the pipes. Electrical stuff, water. Yeah, the only difference or only thing we've got going on here is these things are huge. That looks kind of crappy. We can probably use this one here. Well, no, that's a water heater. Well, in any case, we can use the piping to do what we want. So that way we can set up an irrigation system once we figure out what water holder tank we want. And then, yeah, we'll do some upper levels up here. I haven't decided what style we're going to do yet. But, yeah. We have farmland. And a door. Still not 100% on this door. I know I keep saying that like in every episode. Especially now that we've done the whole inside there green. So I'm thinking we'll just get rid of this thing and do green door. Ooh, we gotta do something about that. Maybe we'll take those out. You know what? We'll make them green. And yeah, let's get rid of this thing. Let's copy kind of the door thing we got going on elsewhere. Alright, so let's get rid of all of this schmutz. And let's go back to SOE. And walls. Put our green walls in. Turn our snapping back on. Why aren't these snapping? Really? That's annoying. Ah, you're gonna be like that. That is annoying. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that guy back in. And do I want to do the glass doors here too? Maybe do it this way. Put that like that so we know this is green territory. And put some doors in place. Maybe we'll do these type of doors so that we can minimize the amount of the grow lights, the UV lights that come out of there. I kind of like that idea. Nice. Now, is there a sign? I don't remember. For the whatchamacallit? Greenery. Well, no smoking, obviously. Put off the grid. There we go. That kind of messes with things. Let's see. No, we don't want beer or bullets. Advanced systems. Bioscience. We already used that, right? That was for over there, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I mean, yeah, but not really. Let's see. Robotics. Synth retention. Oh, okay, I see what I did. I mean, that is sort of like Bender, but green. You know what? We're gonna use it. To heck with it. I'll put some other sign under there for... What can I use? Oh, whatever. Oh no, detectives. Yeah, I need like a real nice sign that says like food. Something, you know. I'll have to maybe make my own, I guess. But for now, alright. Where do doors go? There we go. Excellent. Cool. Not cool. I know, spot something like that, it just drives him crazy. Better? That's better. Okay. Alright. That is going to do it for this episode. We made some dirt. And we have doors. And I think I'm going to get rid of the green things there. Just to match what we got going on over there. Same thing with the doors. We'll swap those out. But yes, we got the start of the crops. And we'll put in some fences. We'll put in some fancy irrigation of some sort. If you guys know of anything that like actually sprays water, somebody told me, I think it was Reese told me a while ago, that there was something in one of the newer mods that I put in place in these guys here, that there was something that sprayed or leaked water or something, but I couldn't find it. So, I don't know if it is in here or something. I mean, we got pipes. Pipes. I forgot about all these guys. But I couldn't find anything that actually, like, sprayed water. Oh, yeah, okay. So maybe I could have used that for my tank, my whatchamacallit. Yeah. But anyway, so, yeah, I'm not seeing anything that does that. So, yeah, if there is anything that actually, like, sprays out water, please let me know so I can add it to my repertoire and do something with it. And, yeah, we're going to put in some glow lights, grow lights, eventually, with actual color here. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.